this is Pampered Chef Penny, and we're going to be making some multi-cooker chicken soup, which is super easy. So we're going to get our first ingredients chopped up, and that would be our celery as well as our onions. So we're going to grab our manual food processor, and let's first chop up our celery. And I'm going to use one of our new prep and store containers to just keep this celery aside. And if you wanted to prep this ahead of time, these are fantastic. They have covers and it's part of a whole prep storage system. Now we're going to add our, this manual food processor has no hole on the bottom, so this actually also acts as a bowl. So if I wanted to just store the onions in here for another day, I could do that as well. And this is super easy for chopping any kind of vegetables, also for making salsa, for making guacamole, for making pesto. This is a really cool, very easy tool to use. Now, let's set our multi-cooker up to sear, which is the first step in what we're going to do right now. We push the button in, and now it is preheating. So I'm going to add a little bit of avocado oil. Avocado is a high smoke oil. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of avocado to this and let that avocado just get nice and hot. And the next ingredient we're going to add would be our garlic. Now, when you want to purchase garlic, you want to try and purchase garlic so that the bulb is very tight, and it should be a little difficult to get it out. I like to use our nylon pan scraper for that. And let's see, we need 2 cloves of garlic, but let's see, some of these are very small. Let's see if we can get, a decent size. Yeah, that one's good. And we'll just use one very big one and one very small one. What I like to do is I like to cut the garlic in half. Those are all teeny. And take our garlic press, and we're just going to put the cut side down and press our garlic. Let's press it right in here so it's together with the onions, and look at that. That is fantastic. Hot right now, so let's pour in, and you can hear the sizzle of that onion. And let's get all the rest of our onion out, and we're going to just saute that around, and we're just going to cook down these vegetables just a little bit. I'm going to add back the celery. Okay, so we're going to get our carrots all ready, and we're going to use our rapid prep mandolin for the job. You see how nicely it stores, and this is how easy it is to get your veggies sliced up. Then we're going to take all 4 carrots together. Look how great that is. And we're going to use this dial back here. We're going to put it on slicing, but it also does julienne and a fine julienne, and we're going to make a number 2 slice, which is pretty thin. I might make it a number 3 slice, even though just a little bit thicker for this soup. Okay, fantastic for making soups and stews. I'm going to add our carrots back into our multi-cooker. Let's get them all out. And just cook the vegetables, they're perfect. And now we're going to add our chicken broth. So I have some chicken broth in the refrigerator. So I measured it out. It's 4 cups. But that's not enough. We need 8 cups. So I'm going to use a new package. I happen to like the Swampkins. That's my favorite. I use the low salt. I can add my own salt, but can't take salt out if it's too salty. And I like to add fresh dill to my chicken soup. So I'm just going to snip off some fresh dill in some small little pieces, lots of dill. We're also going to add some pepper, good amount of pepper, and just a little bit of salt. That's good. And now we need to add our chicken. So I've got about a, I trimmed the chicken. These were pretty well trimmed because they were from the butcher, but I trimmed a little bit more with these shears. These are like professional shears. They're great for trimming meat. They're carbon steel blades. They're really like a knife. They don't go in the dishwasher versus these, which are snipping fresh herbs, and they, or cutting bags open, and they are spring loaded, and they do go in the dishwasher. So we're going to just add our chicken to the pot. So I'm going to cancel the sear, and I'm going to put our cover on, and then I'm going to switch our dial down to soup. Click it on soup, and now do the time for 6 minutes. So actually it'll take about 20 minutes for it to come to pressure, and then the cook time of 6 minutes will start counting down, and we are running now, and we'll be back. 6 minutes is up, so now we're just going to hit steam, and we're going to release the steam, which is away. Our steam is all out, so we're going to lift up the top, and then we're going to chop it up. That's all the chicken. salad choppers. We're gonna add our chicken back. We're gonna add some bonza noodles, some elbow noodles. Is our fabulous soup.